Have you heard that guy's voice on that weird guy?
Are you ready? One man, one decision, one desire. In the city, you must fight to survive. He sold tortillas on the corner, and the mob wanted in.
I don't know who this guy is, but I want him and his tortillas. I want to attack!
He had one chance, and his chance was to fight back Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Listen to me. These are my tortillas, and I'm not going to get them up here. You have to get out of here. They're trying to kill you. Get out! Get out!
Double the action, triple the excitement.
Get down!
More of the excitement.
Get down again!
They didn't know who he was.
Mijito, who those men who came here? What did they want? Listen to me, Corina. You have to get out of here. They're trying to take my tortilla.
One man, one solution. Arnold Schwarzenegger. This summer is Little Tortilla Boy.
The urban sprawl bustled with life as the sun began to set, casting long shadows over the colorful streets. Tito's tortilla stand, a modest but beloved fixture in this vibrant neighborhood, was a beacon of warmth and deliciousness. Tito, a towering figure with muscles that spoke of a past filled with relentless training, stood behind the counter. The sizzling sound of tortillas cooking was a familiar and comforting rhythm. "How's it going, amigo?" Tito asked, his deep voice carrying across the bustling street. He handed a warm tortilla to a smiling customer. "One of my special tortillas coming right up." The customer, a regular, grinned widely. "You know, Tito, your tortillas are the best in the city. What's your secret?" Tito's eyes twinkled with mischief. "If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret now, would it?" With a deft flick of his wrist, Tito flipped the tortilla onto a plate, and with a wink, he handed it over. The customer chuckled, appreciative of Tito's charm and the unmistakable quality of his food. The scene shifted to a different time and place, marked by a rapid flashback. Young Tito was seen in the middle of a gym, muscles rippling as he lifted heavy weights. The scene was vivid and energetic, filled with bold colors and a rhythmic pulse that matched Tito's determination. The flashback offered glimpses of his past glory in the world of bodybuilding, a world that had once consumed him. "I was a king in the gym, but even the strongest man needs a new fight." The old world of weights and trophies gave way to a different struggle, a struggle for family, for legacy. The narrative returned to the present, where Tito's life was now centered around his tortilla stand. The camera zoomed in on Tito as he worked, his movements precise and full of pride. Corina, a striking woman with an easy confidence, approached the stand. She owned a nearby bakery and was known for her sharp wit and flirtatious demeanor. Today, she carried a small bag of peppers with her. "Hey, Tito, I brought those special peppers you like. Thought you might want them for your secret recipe." Corina's voice was playful, and her eyes sparkled with mischief. Tito's face broke into a grin. "You know, Corina, you're making it hard for me to keep this secret." She leaned in teasingly. "I've got my own secrets, but I don't make a fuss about them. I guess we're both in the business of mysteries." Tito chuckled. "If I didn't know better, I'd say you're trying to steal my recipe with those smiles." Their playful banter was filled with chemistry, and the mutual attraction was undeniable. The camera lingered on their flirtatious exchange, capturing the warmth between them. The narrative then shifted to a different part of the city, into the opulent but sinister world of Rafael "Rafa" Castillo, a flamboyant Dominican mob boss. His office was luxurious, but the atmosphere crackled with an underlying menace. Rafa, dressed in sharp, expensive attire, leaned back in his grand chair, his eyes gleaming with ambition. Diego, Rafa's enforcer, stood across from him. Diego was a charismatic yet intimidating figure, known for his sharp tongue and formidable presence. "Diego, I need that tortilla recipe." Rafa's voice was smooth but firm. I've heard it's magic, and magic is exactly what I need to expand my empire. Diego's smile was cold. You want the recipe? Tito's a stubborn man, but stubborn can be dealt with. I've got ways to persuade him. Rafa's gaze was steely. Persuade him? Make him an offer he can't refuse. If that doesn't work, remind him why it's a bad idea to cross me. Diego nodded, his expression resolute. Consider it done. I'll make sure Tito understands the gravity of his decision. The scene transitioned back to Tito's stand as Diego arrived, his demeanor exuding confidence and menace. The sun was setting, casting long shadows across the street. Tito, right? Diego's voice was smooth but carried an edge. I've got an offer from Rafa Castillo. He wants your recipe, a lot of money. Just give it up, and this can all be over. Tito's expression hardened. You think I'm gonna just hand over my family's legacy for a pile of cash? Think again. Diego leaned in, his voice dropping to a menacing whisper. You don't understand. Rafa's not a man you want to cross. He's got resources, and he doesn't like to be denied. Tito's defiance was palpable. I've faced tougher fights than this. You tell Rafa he'll have to pry my recipe from my cold, dead hands. Diego left with a cold chuckle, his departure promising trouble. Tito's face remained set in a grim expression as he closed up his stand for the night. The street was quiet, but the tension was unmistakable. I'm not giving up my tortillas. Not now, not ever.